Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tennis Fan Video. Alex Eala insists that despite the strong rivalry that prevails in the Women's Tennis Association Tour, friendship remains a cornerstone of her character. Eala said she remains friendly with other players in tournaments, as she believes her intensity and competitiveness has a time and place. The 21-year-old Rafael Nadal Academy alumna was recently part of the Forbes 30 Under 30 Asia list for 2026. I think the beauty in our generation and now in the present is that, being at the top of the game, we have the power or enough impact to control the norm, Eala said. If we're able to show other people that you can compete fiercely and with intent and fire while also being friends off the court, then that will have a great impact for the generations to come. As Eala sets her sights on her grass court campaign, she said her bond with players like world number 17 Iva Jovic of the United States and Zeynep Sönmez of Turkey reflect the current landscape of sports where they could enjoy one's company without sacrificing their drive. For the age I'm at, and for a lot of the younger girls on tour, maybe if we weren't professional tennis players, we would be in university or other setups where the environment is already made for you, and it's so easy to make friends, Eala said. Alex Eala, putting a premium on friendship beyond the baseline. In the high-pressure world of professional tennis, where every point can mean the difference between glory and defeat, athletes are often portrayed as solitary warriors. They travel alone, train for hours in silence, and carry the weight of expectations from nations, sponsors, and fans. Yet for Alex Eala, one of the brightest young stars in women's tennis, success is not defined solely by rankings or trophies. At the heart of her journey lies something far more grounding and enduring: friendship. From the moment Eala stepped onto the international stage as a promising junior, she was recognized not only for her powerful left-handed game and sharp court intelligence, but also for her calm demeanor and humility. While many young athletes are swept up in the intensity of competition, Eala has consistently chosen a different path, one where relationships matter just as much as results. For her, tennis is not just a sport of individual battles. It is a community shaped by shared experiences, mutual respect, and lasting bonds. Whether it is warming up with fellow players before a match, exchanging encouraging words after a tough loss, or simply sharing a laugh during practice sessions, Eala has built a reputation as someone who values people as much as performance. Those close to her often describe her as grounded, approachable, and deeply empathetic. Despite rising rapidly through the ranks and gaining international recognition, she has remained connected to her roots and the friendships that shaped her early journey. Many of those relationships were formed during her formative years at the Rafael Nadal Academy in Spain, where she trained alongside players from different countries, cultures, and backgrounds. It was there that she learned that tennis excellence and strong personal connections can coexist. The academy was more than just a training ground. It was a melting pot of ambition and camaraderie. Early mornings were filled with intense drills, but evenings often brought shared meals, lighthearted conversations, and mutual encouragement. For Eala, these moments became just as important as the technical aspects of her development. She often credits her peers for helping her stay balanced during the most demanding phases of her junior career. As she transitioned into professional tournaments, the stakes became higher and the spotlight brighter. Yet even on the WTA circuit, where rivalries can be fierce and pressure relentless, Eala continues to maintain her philosophy of friendship. She is known to greet opponents warmly, engage respectfully with competitors, and build connections that extend beyond match results. In an era where social media often amplifies comparisons and rivalries, Eala's approach feels refreshingly authentic. She does not treat other players as threats, but as fellow athletes navigating the same challenging path. This mindset has helped her maintain emotional stability, especially during difficult losses or periods of inconsistency. Instead of isolating herself, she leans on her support network: friends, family, and fellow players who understand the emotional demands of the sport. One of the defining aspects of Eala's personality is her ability to separate competition from personal relationships. On court, she is focused, tactical, and fiercely determined. Off court, she is warm, humorous, and deeply loyal to those she cares about. This balance allows her to compete at a high level without losing sight of who she is as a person. Her teammates and friends often note how she is the first to offer encouragement after a tough match, regardless of the result. A simple message, a smile, or a few reassuring words from Eala can make a significant difference to someone struggling with disappointment. In a sport where individual performance is constantly scrutinized, such gestures carry immense value. As her career continues to grow, so does her influence. Young fans looking up to her do not just see a talented athlete, they see someone who embodies kindness, respect, and emotional intelligence. In many ways, Eala is redefining what it means to be a modern tennis player. Success, for her, is not measured solely in titles, but also in the quality of relationships built along the way. There is also a deeper cultural dimension to her outlook. Coming from the Philippines, a country where community and family ties are deeply valued, Eala carries with her a sense of collective identity. She often speaks about representing not just herself, but her country and the people who support her. This sense of belonging naturally extends into how she interacts with others on tour. Even when facing intense rivalries or high-stakes matches, she manages to maintain a sense of perspective. A loss is not the end of a relationship, and a victory is not a reason to distance herself from others. Instead, every match becomes part of a larger journey shared with the tennis community. Coaches and analysts often highlight her emotional maturity as one of her greatest strengths. While technical skills can be developed through training, the ability to stay grounded under pressure is something far rarer. Eala's emphasis on friendship plays a crucial role in this. It acts as an anchor, keeping her connected to reality even when the spotlight intensifies. As she looks toward the future, the challenges will only grow. Grand Slam dreams, higher rankings, and tougher opponents await. But if her journey so far is any indication, Eala will continue to walk her path with the same philosophy intact. Wins and losses will come and go, but the friendships she builds will remain a constant source of strength. In a sport often defined by individual achievement, Alex Eala stands out for something more enduring. She reminds the tennis world that behind every serve, rally, and match point, there is a human being shaped not just by competition, but by connection. And in her world, friendship is not a distraction from success. It is part of the foundation that makes it possible. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.